Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Alina. In today's tutorial I will show you how to make this bracelet in just 5 easy steps. You're just going to need some fire polish 4mm and some 2mm pearls that you're going to add in the middle. It's a right angle weave stitch and you can make it in under 1 hour. So let's get started. First step, gathering the materials. So we're going to be using Fireline 6LB smoke color, some 4mm fire polish, some 11 Toho seed beads, 2mm pearls, but you can substitute them with any 2mm beads you have, a clasp of your choice, and a beading needle. I would love to know what's your favorite bead combination, and please drop a comment below and I might use it in a future tutorial. So let's move to the next step. We are at step number 2 now, so we're going to add a thread around 180 centimeter or 60 inches, and we're going to create our first unit of right angle weave, and we're going to pick up a 4mm fire polish, an 11 another fire polish, and an 11 maybe you know or maybe you don't. I will tell you right now. Right angle weave unit, it's consisting usually of 4 beads. So this is our beads, 2 fire polish and 2 11s. We're going to drop them and going to leave a tail around 20 centimeter or 6-7 inches, and I'm just going back through all the beads again, and I'm going to pull and go back through the fire polish and the 11 to complete my circle. Now I want to exit one of the fire polish because fire polish is going to be our center bead, so this is going to be our step up bead. All the time exit through a fire polish. Now we're going to add another unit of right angle weave, and because it's consisting of 4 beads, we're going to use 1 bead from the previous unit, so we're going to add only 3 beads. As you can see, our thread is exiting this fire polish, so you're just going to need an 11 a fire polish and an 11, and you're just going to go back through the fire polish you just exit, but on the opposite side. You're going to pull, and now you want to wave your way until you exit the next fire polish here in the middle. So I will flip my work, go through this 11, then through the fire polish right here, and I'm going to pull. Let's make another unit. Pick up an 11, a fire polish and an 11, and I'm going again through the fire polish in the middle. Go back through the 11 and then the fire polish. So this is the steps. Now I want you to make these steps until you have the perfect length for the first row of right angle weave. Then I will meet you right back to show you how to attach the second row. So see you in a minute. Welcome to step number 3. So now that I finished the first row of units of right angle weave, I have my this length desired I want. Let's add another unit together. So you're going to pick up an 11, a fire polish and an 11, and you're going to go down through the fire polish that you just exited, just like this. Then go back through the 11 and then through the fire polish again. Let's see what happened with the thread. Fireline, it's a great option when things like this happen because it's not tangle a lot and it's very easy to detangle. It's my favorite thread to go. Let me know which thread you use the most in your beading projects. So now we want to attach the second row of units right next to this one. So in order to do this, now our thread is exiting a fire polish. I will go through any of the 11 next to it. In our case this one, because the thread follows this path. So let's see. I'll go through the 11-0 right here on the edge, and I'm going to pull. And now we're going to pick up a sequence of fire polish, 11-0 fire polish. So we change the beads, and my thread is exiting this 11-0 right here. I will go through the same one on the opposite direction, just like this, and I'm going to pull. And this is how we attach the second unit right here. As you can see, the first unit is to fire polish to Toho, the second unit to fire polish to Toho. Now my thread, it's like this, exiting this 11-0 in the middle. I will go through this fire polish from down. So I will step up so I can add my second unit on the second row. So now let's see, in case you think you are lost and you don't know what beads you need to pick up, remember each unit has 4 beads, 2 11-0 and 2 fire polish. So as you can see, I'm trying to connect through this 11-0 to make the second unit. So I already have an 11-0, I already have a fire polish, so I'll just pick 2 beads. So I will pick an 11-0 because this is the next one to come here, and the fire polish. And I will go through this 11-0 in the middle. So when I'm going to pull, we added the second row. So our thread is exiting here. Let me show you. It's exiting this 11-0. So I want to wave my way around until I exit this fire polish. So I will go through this fire polish, 11-0 fire polish. So this fire polish, I'm going to pull, then the 11-0 next to it. You're just waving your thread in a square shape all the time, and then through this fire polish right here. Like this. And as you can see, my thread, it's looking like it's flimsy like this. So all I want to do now for the next step, I will go through this 11-0 right here down, just like this. That's not attached. And now we want to make another row. So again, we have an 11-0, we have a fire polish here. Now we will add the next unit. We have a fire polish and an 11-0, so our thread is exiting an 11-0, so the next bead will be a fire polish and the 11-0 that must sit on the edge here. All the time looking for the missing beads that you don't have in the unit and put it in the same order. So I will go through the fire polish right here. I'm going to pull just like this, and then I'm going down through this 11-0 in the middle, and then again through this fire polish. I don't go directly to this 11-0 here, I'm going through the fire polish just like this, and I'm pulling tight. So now let's see, we need to add another row. We have a fire polish and an 11-0, so my thread is exiting a fire polish. I will pick up an 11-0 and then a fire polish, and I will go through this 11-0 right here. You just see the missing beads from the unit and you add it accordingly. Now I'm going to wave my way through the 11-0 and then through the fire polish. And now I want to step up again, and I will go through this 11-0 because if I add another unit here, as you can see, it's flimsy. If I add another unit, it's not going to be connected with the middle part right here. So actually, if you check the thread, you will know where you have to go. Let's add another unit. So now, because my thread is exiting an 11-0, I will pick up a fire polish, and then an 11/0, and I will go through this fire polish right here. And I'm going to pull, and then you look how the thread is showing you where you have to go. I'm going through this 11/0. Never connect when you exit an 11/0 here. Don't go directly to the next one. You go through the fire polish on the side. So there you have it. If you didn't understand perfectly now, make sure you pause the video and rewind, and you will see the step again. And stay with me, we're almost done, and I will meet you right back to show you how to add the pearls in the middle. Welcome back. Let's add the last unit of the second row together. So you're going to pick up an 11/0 and the fire polish. In my case it's like this. I'm going through this 11/0 right here. And then I will circle all the beads. And now we're going to add the last unit. So I will step up through this 11/0, just like this. And now we're going to pick up, because I exit an 11/0, I'm just going to pick up a fire polish and an 11/0, and I'm just going to complete this side just like this. And of course I'm going to reinforce. Be careful with your tail of the thread to not get tangled here, just like this. And this we're going to leave it to add the clasp later. Now we finished step number 3 and we are moving to step number 4. So I just want to exit one of the 11/0s in the middle so I can attach my 2mm pearls. So if I go like this, it's not good, because I want to come like this on this side. So usually what I like to do, sometimes I just tie a knot in between beads. So I switch the sequence of the direction of the thread. So for example here, I'm just going through this. I'm going like this, and I'm just making a loop, and I'm just closely tie it like this. And now I can switch direction of my thread and go back through this fire polish and through the 11/0 right here, just like this. Okay, so let me show you what we have. This is the thread that we're going to add the clasp on this side, and we are on step number 4. Our thread is exiting the first 11/0 in the middle. Now it's very simple. You're just going to pick up a 2mm pearl and go through the next 11/0 in the middle. We're going to embellish the middle of the bracelet, just like this. You can add any 2mm beads you have, crystals or anything, rondelles, or even a seed bead if you want. So pick up another pearl. So you see how easy is step number 4. I love when we embellish project. It's the fun part, I think, of any project. So you're just going through each and any of the 11/0 in the middle. Let's see what happened. Just like this. And another 2mm pearl. I'm going through the next 11/0. Like this. A 2mm, go like this. Let's add one more because it's fun. And there you have it. So you're going to be doing this until the end, and now I will meet you right back to show you how to attach the clasp on this side. Welcome back. Now you are at step 5, which is the last step, so stay with me. I'm going to attach the clasp, and I want to exit this 11 in the middle. So again, I will, you see, I want to exit on the other side, so I cannot, so I will just go through this 11, then go through this fire polish, just like this, and then again I will switch my direction of the thread by making a small loop here, and then I will go back through the same fire polish I just exit. So it's easier, so I can exit on the right way like this on this 11. So after you exit this 11 like this, you're going to pick up 4 11, then you're going to pick up half of your clasp, which in my case it's a jump ring, and then I'm going to pick up 4 more 11s, and I'm going to go back through the same 11 I just exit, just like this, and then I will wave my way around, and I'm going to reinforce. So that's it. As you can see, it's very simple, this step, and it's creating a loop that's keeping the clasp. So I will go through all the beads again, just like this, and reinforce 2 or 3 times. Reinforcing this area, it's very important because it's where the tension is, and all the weight of the bracelet is hanging into these beads, so it's important to wave around. So I will just stepping to all this stone, all these beads, and I will go, I think, one more time to reinforce at least 3 times. I feel like the thread will go through these beads because they are 11, and you'll do the same thing on the other side with the clasp, and I will meet you right back to show you the final results. Welcome back. This is the project. The bracelet, it's very nice. It has structure, and the pearls in the middle creates like a 3D effect, which I love. So in case you like this tutorial, please don't forget to hit the like button, and hope to see you soon. Take care and bye bye.